If you guys want to see how to get this little dark smoky eye with a little bit of gray undertones in it, then please just keep on watching. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be grabbing the Jaclyn Hill palette here, and we are going to be doing a kind of gray shimmery with a little bit of black smoky eye. I'm doing this, I'm going to a rodeo tonight, so I have my flannel on, and so I wanted to do a little look that could go along with what I'm kind of wearing here, and something kind of more simple for you guys that want a little bit of glam but not too much. So starting out, I already primed everything, and then I set it with Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. That's what I set my paste with that I put on. I used the Shawnee today. So first things first, we're going to be going in. I'm trying to decide if I want to use this NYX color that I have here or not, but first of all, we'll just go in with these two shades right here in the palette, the first two. Just mix those together, and we're just going to start putting that into our transition area. So just going back and forth with that. And now I'm going to go in and grab the two shades at the bottom, mix those together, and get it kind of a little bit darker now. That we want to start off light and then build it up to darker. You never want to go in darker and then try to fix it with a light. Okay, so now that we've got a little bit of color going in our transition area, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I will be doing that on camera today. So same thing, just circular motions into that transition area. You can bring it up as far as you like it. Then the next two shades to darken it up. Okay, now I'm going to be actually taking, let's see. We're going to be going in kind of with a more grayish black shade. I have my brush here. Here you go, Brindley. So I'm going to be grabbing this brush right here, and I actually am going to be going in with, she's trying to shut the door, she can't get it to shut. Sorry you guys, they were wanting me to shut the door for them. So first I'm going to actually be going in with a silver shade, and it's like a silvery black. It's called Moonrock. It is from NYX. So I'm going to be going in, getting that brush, dipping it in there. And we are going to just start right here where our eye crease is. And it's just like a gray, like a light kind of black, but it looks like a gray to it. It has a little bit of shimmer. So I just think that it overall makes the eye look so good. It's not too dark to start off with. So I'm just building this up as much as I want it on my eye. I want it to be vibrant and pop. So that's why I keep building it up. Okay, once you got it as vibrant as you want, go on to the next eye, do the same thing. Any grayish, light black will work for this. It does not have to be the Moonrock. That's just what I technically have with me right now, and it's like one of my favorite colors to grab when I'm trying to do something with blacks because it's a good transition for the black to go in first before you hit that harsh black. So I really, really love this color from NYX. NYX has some really good makeup items. Like, I know that they're not like the most expensive, so you're probably thinking, well, they're not, you know, if they're not cost much, they must not be worth anything. But they do. They really are worth, like, I love them. It's my favorite, like, drugstore, in between drugstore, high-end product that is out there on the market right now. So now I'm going to be going in. This is not going to take long, you guys, this makeup look today. We're just kind of keeping it short and simple. I just figured you guys might be wanting something like that. Since we're always going in with such dramatic colors, I just thought, well, let's take a break from doing all of those colors for just a second. And let's just go in with something a little more, you know, easier to achieve. So next what I'm going to be doing is just grabbing a flat brush here, and then we are going to be getting my Morphe setting spray. I'm going to be spraying my brush with this, and then it's nice and wet now, and then so I'm going to actually be dipping it into this color right here and then mixing it with this color right here. So this would be, let's see here, Obsessed and Hustle. So, and we're just going to be taking that and just starting on our lid right here. And you're just going to pat that out and get that where you want it to be. If you want to do the NYX little thing I showed y'all yesterday, a trick. So you want to go ahead and probably lay the base down and then use the NYX where it won't be as splotchy. So let me go see, let me see if I have that nearby me, and we will take that. I do. It's right here from using it the other day. So let's get that. We're just going to squirt a little bit out on our finger here. If mine would come out. There we go. And we're just going to pat that on the eye area right here like I showed you the other day. Just make sure you get it nice and pat it down really good. And then we're just going to take that brush again, dip it back into Obsess and Hustle, and we're just going to go ahead and put that on the eye, and look at that. Like, look at the color payoff that it gives when you put that NYX stuff. It just makes it so much more shimmery. It brings that flow to life. That's why I love using that trick. So just patting that on, just building that up as much as possible. So this is what it's looking like right now. Okay, so now we are going to be grabbing just a small, this is a shader brush, and I am just going to be, it's more like a defined crease brush, but we're going to be going in with the black in the palette right here at the very end. And just dipping your brush in that, we are going to be putting this on the outer third of the eye. So I'm kind of just patting it on there, just getting the color kind of built up on there first of all. And then we're going to go in and kind of blend it out. So right now this looks like a big old glob on there, but I promise we're going to get that all blended out in just a second. I sometimes like go up in my like crease area right here on the side, and I just feel like it makes it come together. So using the same brush that we went in before with that lighter shade with the Moon Rock from NYX, I'm just going to be taking this now and just brushing this and trying to blend it out as much as possible. If you go too far up, we can add more of the glitter color, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine like this. So what you can do is go over it with the glitter if you went too far up and you don't like the way it looks on you, but if you are satisfied with the look and how far up that I went with mine, you can do it and leave it like that. I'm probably going to leave mine just because I'm going to go in with some lashes, and I feel like that will help intensify this look a little bit and make it a little more dramatic as what I am used to doing and what I like. Now, if you do not want to make it that dramatic, that is up to you. You can do whatever you want to with your eyes, of course. That is just what I tend to do. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get onto this eye and get it looking pretty good. This eye, we are going to go blend out some more in just a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this eye as equal as possible just because I don't want to backtrack, you guys. Just using that NYX again on this eye to intensify that full color. So just grabbing that again, and we're just going to be patting that on our eye. Just like that, you guys. Okay, so I can go ahead with my brush and add just a little bit more right here just to clean it up a little bit, but you don't have to go over this black. Like, you can leave it as far out as you want. I'm just kind of blending that in a little more just where it looks a little better, you guys. So now we're going to be doing like we did on the other eye, dipping that blackish shade right here and just going and patting it in on the eye, working it in on the eye. And I always recommend that you wait and do your foundation second, because if you have fallout right here, like all this that you see, it falls out, and you guys, shadows will do that, especially these dark colors like the black. And so it's very crucial that you wait, or that you set your under eye with some translucent powder. That way it does not budge, and that it doesn't come down and ruin your whole makeup and make it black or dusty. Okay, then we're going to be going back with that other brush, like earlier. We're just going to be blending it out. So I'm just going to go in circular motions and kind of work that up, work it up, circular, work it up, circular. And then I'm going to go back to this eye, kind of work it up more, circular, work it up, circular. I did go over a little too far with this eye, so I am going to go back in and clean that up just a little bit. Kind of lost my color right here. Just want to make sure that we don't lose that color. Okay, you guys. So now I am going to get a makeup removing wipe, and I'm just going to go right beside my eye. I am going to take another shade really fast before we're done with the eye look. I'm going to go in with a brown. I know this sounds a little weird, but whenever you use dark colors and you want to make it more blended out, what you can do is go in with a kind of lighter, darker color like the brown. And so I'm going to show you what you can kind of do to help blend it out just a little bit more if you're not satisfied with the way that it has blended out so far. So what I tend to do is, let's see, I take a brush here. Let me find my brush that I can go in and use to show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. Well, here we go. I just seen it. Right here. So I'm just going to take in a kind of wide blending brush, but we're not going to take much product. But what we're going to do is we're going to go in with this kind of darker shade right here. It's kind of a brown, like a dark mocha chocolatey brown, but we're going to grab just a little tiny bit of product here, not too much. You know, you can dust your brush off, hit it, do whatever you got to do, but we're just taking that little bit of product, and we are going to go right above where we started blending before, right when we started the look. It just kind of brings some definition to where it's not so harsh. It kind of lightens it up just a little bit, but still you're using that dark color, so it's still kind of bringing that definition to your eye. So doing the same thing on this eye. So see how that's kind of like making it look more blended out, because you're going in with that darker shade there. But it's not as dark as the black, so it helps it blend out. I'm just kind of looking over my eye now to make sure it is blended out as much as I want. And I think it looks pretty good, you guys. So now what we're going to be doing is putting our mascara on. And I'll always, as always, going in with the Volumiless Lash Paradise waterproof. Mine is waterproof. You do not have to get waterproof. I know a lot of people that hate waterproof mascara. That is just my personal preference. I actually don't want to put mascara yet. I do want to go in with eyeliner today. So what we're going to do is grab our little liner here. Just draw it up from where you wiped that off. And then I'm going to be grabbing my Maybelline in Blackest Black. And I'm going to be grabbing a small Sigma brush. And we're going to get the eyeliner on your eye, girl. So starting out from the inner corner here. And working it back. So I'm just blending this out on my eye, just kind of rubbing it with that little brush and sliding across, trying to get it as even as possible. It does take time to learn how to use the gel, because if you're heavy-handed, sometimes it can go all wrong, but once you figure it out, you will love using gel, and you will probably never use any other eyeliner. That's how it was for me. I think I got introduced to this eyeliner from Jaclyn Hill's page, of course, because I love Jaclyn Hill. You know, that girl, she's got it going on with her makeup game, I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, there's a lot of makeup gurus that I just really love, like Amanda Ensing, and I really like the Nikki tutorials, but I usually just watch the same ones. And that happens to be Jaclyn Hill and Amanda Ensing the most. Sometimes I'll go watch Laura Lee, but recently I've just kind of been on an Amanda Ensing and Jaclyn Hill kick. So. Okay, so now that we've got our eyeliner done, I'm just going to be taking, let me fix this. I'm going to be taking this same one right here. My daughter came in here crying. Now we're just going to take that same eyeliner that we went in before, like I was saying, and we're just going to draw out that line and make sure that it's really out there, just as much as you want it to be. And I just kind of wanted mine to be noticeable today, not too much, but noticeable. Y'all are probably thinking, not too much, girlfriend, that's a lot, but I'm just so used to this makeup stuff that it's like nothing to me at this point. So now we're going to be going in with mascara And I like to do a few good coats just where your eyelashes kind of blend in with the falsies really good. So I did a few coats on that eye. I'm going to do a few coats on this eye. Okay, so now you guys, I'm going to go apply my false lashes off camera here, and I am going to go do my base, and we will be back, and we will do the bottom part of our eye. Okay guys, I am back. I've got the lashes on, I've got my base done. The only thing I did not do was highlight and under the eye, and I wanted to get back on here for the under eye part. So first what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be taking a little angled or whatever. You can do a pencil brush, any kind of pencil brush that's a little tiny brush that's kind of like straight across. Mine's a little angled, the one that I showed you right then, but that's not what I'm going to be going in with. So we're going to be taking just a pencil brush, and we are going to be going in under the eye with our pencil brush today. We are going to be taking the black color that we went in with in the Jaclyn Hill palette, that last shade, the darkest shade, and we are just going to underline our eye. Also, I did put eyeliner in the waterline, so if you want to do that step. So it's going to look pretty dark under the eye. We're going to have to blend it out. But just go ahead and pack that black underneath right there. Sorry, I have to blink a couple times when I first do that because sometimes I get it in my eyeball. So next we're going to be taking the brush that we put in with the dark color on the end here. We're just going to be taking it in the Moon Rock. That was that NYX color that I used earlier. It's kind of gray. And we're going to be going in and blending this out under our eye. So just taking this and blending it out. So it's going to look pretty dark, you guys, but that's kind of what I was going for today. So just going in and blending it out. So now that we've got that blended out under our eye pretty good, we are going to go under it with a, so I'm taking another little tiny brush here, and we are going to go under it with the little brown color that we used earlier, just to kind of define it just a little bit more. I'm just going to be taking that, well, hold on, my finger first. I'm going to be going kind of up under the eye here and cleaning it up just a little bit. Another step that you can do to help with this is take any kind of banana powder, or if you're using a baking powder, and just dip it and go right underneath your eye and just kind of pat. Right underneath your eye, pat. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with my mascara on my bottom lashes here. I'm going to put my finger up under it and blink, that way that it does not fall down and get on the bottom of my face makeup. And then blink again. So it is looking so gorgeous, you guys. I love this. First off, I'm going to be going in with, for the inner corner of your eye, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill because I'm obsessed. And I'm going to be just taking this little brow brush, and we're going to go in with the first color, Gleam, and we're going to go ahead and highlight the brow bone. just a tad bit. And then we're going to be taking the same color gleam in the inner corner of our eye. Okay, and now you guys, I am going to be going in with highlighter for my face. So this step you can skip if you want to. I know I didn't do my base on here, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you what highlighter that I use, because I know that a lot of people, that's one of the #1 question I get asked is, hey, what highlight did you use today? So there you go. This is just that same one, Gleam, from the Jaclyn Hill, her new palette, you guys. I totally recommend you guys go get this because I love it. It is so beautiful. You can never have too much highlight. You actually can, but I just go overboard sometimes. Then I'm going to spray my face with makeup setting spray. Fan myself to get all dry. Okay, you guys, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go blow dry my hair, get it fixed, and hop back on here and show you with my hair fixed. Okay, you guys, I just blow dried my hair, got it all done, you guys. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, come back and watch and wait for more. If you have not hit the like and subscribe button, please do that below. Also, turn on the push notification. It's the little bell. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. I love you guys so much. Bye!